So this is my life. And I just want to let you know that this is a very sad story. It's a terrible story. It's tragic. It's going to break your heart. And it's going to make you feel some things. Because at first I felt something. And then throughout my life I started feeling less and less. And now I feel nothing. But so I hope this makes you feel something tonight. I'll just say that. So my early childhood, I grew up in a gated neighborhood. It was very beautiful. I had my ma, I had my pops. And they were very good people. My pops, he wasn't around so much. You know, he was more of a hardhead. He said, "Kid, you grab life by the balls and you'll make it big. You grab life by the balls and you say, kid, you do whatever you need to do. You just gotta go at it." My mom, she wasn't really feeling that as much. So she was kind of a sweetheart. She was really sweet some days, and then some days, for about a week every month, she'd get really angry with me. Really, really angry with me. She'd actually, ruffle my feathers, if you know what I mean. It was real bad. Dad would always say, you know, it's like just a little something that happens to Ma every month. I don't know what that means. I haven't talked to a woman since Susan. So, that was my early childhood. But after that, life was good until everything changed. And I tell you that the day that everything changed was the day that I met Susan! She was horrible! She was awful! I tell you, we met when I was 7 years old, and she was really pretty. She was really beautiful. I liked her a lot. I tell you, I liked her a lot. I thought she was innocent. I thought she held no secrets. I thought that we could conquer the world together. And so I met her, and she just wanted to be happy. She tells me, "I just want to be happy. And I think I can be happy with you." And I said, "Sounds good. I don't know you, but the allure of Susan just drew me to her." It was horrible. So throughout our days, at an undisclosed time, in an undisclosed location, with undisclosed agents and lawyers, we got married. I don't want to talk about it. That very night, we had many kids. We had many beautiful children. It was about 5. Look, I'm not an accounting major like that one guy is, okay? So I don't get it. I kind of forgot about the 6th one. He was kind of like right in the middle. I don't know, he kind of grew up and he's not my favorite kid. He's a little special. Not my favorite kid. He has very white hair. So we had kids, right? But the thing is that as we grew up together, as we lived our lives together, this Susan, she had an unending hunger. She was hungry all the time. All the time. Not just in food. Because I'd have my job, and she'd always want me to do more. I'd come home and say, "Honey, I'm home." And she'd say, "Why aren't the dishes done? Why did you clean the house? Why did you take care of it? Why did you feed the cat?" Yeah, she was a cat lady too. Get a load of this chick. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, she just kept wanting more and more from me. She kept asking me to do more and more. And she took all the money. She took all my money. She said, "I really want this. This looks really good. I think we should have this. I want this." And so I says, "Honey, we're losing money in our savings. We only have $200 in our savings now. And you want to spend this $150 like this $150 whatever you want." She said, "Well, if you love me, you'll buy me it." It was horrible. And she kept eating all the food. I'd come home and the pantry would be completely empty. I had to lock the pantry. I had to lock the fridge. And you know what happened? She broke her way through. She broke her way and ate all the food. You don't understand what I was living with. It was horrible. She took all my time and she took all my attention. She said, honey, you're not talking to me enough. Honey, why don't you call me? I miss you. I love you. Why don't you talk to me? Oh, yeesh. But then came the day when Susan left. I came home and she was gone. And believe me, I had a celebratory Costco-sized bottle of whiskey to celebrate. But it was only midway through that Costco-sized bottle of whiskey that I realized the cat's gone. The dog is gone. The dog was my idea. The kids are gone, all 5 of them. The 6th one, he just walked away. He didn't even know where he was going. He just left. He just go. Everything was gone. The furniture. All I had was Roger Miller Lite and me. It was horrible. And when she took everything, I lost it. I lost everything that I had. And so I even lost my own sanity. I lost my own self-control. And there was a time during this that I don't want to talk about. You don't want to know what happened during these 5 or so years of my life. I try to shut it out as much as I can. It was a sad bunny days. But it was actually in the prison that my life changed. My life started changing for the better in this prison. You see, when I was in prison, I had nobody else to talk to until eventually somebody comes up to me and he has a seat. And he says, Mr. Hopper, I know your story. I've been with you the whole time, and I've been wanting to have a friendship with you. And I need to have this relationship with you. You need this relationship with me. And so I says to him, why? And he said, because you owe me $15. And so I says, well, I ain't got $15, so okay. And this man taught me a few things. He actually read me the Bible for the first time. I've never read the Bible in my life. And he read me this. He says, it is better to live in the corner of a housetop than in a house shared with a contentious woman. And I said, oh, this is truth. This is the truth I'd been searching for my whole life. It was amazing. He even showed me it is better to live in a desert than with a contentious and fretful woman. And I said, this is the meaning of life. This Bible is truth. Everything, it's all truth. And so I started going to church. I had what they call a spiritual director. I don't know what that means. The only spirits I know is the Costco size of Jack Daniels. And so I went, I thought we were having a good glass of whiskey. But then he started talking to me about my feelings. I didn't really get it. He said, I just want you to heal. And I said, I've already healed. I got a Band-Aid. Everyone else should be doing the healing from me from those 5 years, let me tell you. But he told me this, and it got me thinking. He says, find joy in suffering. And I got thinking about this. I got thinking about suffering, the suffering in my own life. How could I possibly find joy in that? And so I came to this conclusion. I found a new way of life to find joy in the suffering of innocent children. He said, find joy in suffering. And boy, have I found joy doing this. I joined the NBA, the National Bunny Association. And I've been scaring children since 1987. It's been amazing. It's brought me so much joy. I found such a new meaning for my life, and I truly feel alive again. These kids are so scared. They hate me. They hate anything with the Easter Bunny. It's beautiful. It's glorious. I love this. I love this job. You know, one day I was actually being an Easter Bunny for the local church that my spiritual director was at. And I was there, and he walked up to me and says, "Dude, when I said find joy in suffering, this is not what I meant." And I said, "No way, Jose. I get to interpret my life as I see fit, and I get to go about things my own way. You don't get to say nothing to me, pal. You told me find joy in suffering. I interpreted it, and I'm finding joy. This is my life, and you have no say." So through this, I've been able to find joy in suffering. So without further ado, thank you. Thank you. Now let's play a little game, shall we? Let's play Hopper's Hide and Hunt with Chopper. Are you ready to play? Okay.